Hey everybody, Scott from Galaxy Comics in Saginaw, Michigan with a new quick little CGC video. I've got two boxes here today that I got in this week, and I'm going to try to knock them out real quick before the store opens. So let's get to it. As usual, I have no idea what's in here. I think the last video was a couple of moderns. So this might be some older stuff, I don't know. Might be a bunch of moderns. We'll find out together. Okay, so if you watched the last video, this is the same guy. So if you watched the last video, I got a bunch of Spider-Man 361 second printings for a guy. He sent in like 19 copies of it. Didn't have them pressed or anything, so they did not come back the greatest condition. Because he bought them new off the rack, and they've been sitting in his basement for 30 years. But there were some 8s and some 9s. But this is a very similar box. This is going to go very, very quickly. First, we have a Captain America Annual, number 8, the awesome Wolverine, Captain America, Mike Zeck, right? Yeah. Kind of a classic book, 9.2. Not too bad. This one, it definitely has a little more issues on it. It's got some creases on the spine and things like that, but it's a newsstand for what it's worth. Very fine, 8.0. Yeah, it's a little rough. I mean, it's got some color breaks and whatnot, but just missed this one. The Marvel Celebrates Stan Lee. I have never even seen this book before this guy brought it in. Distributed at the Marvel Celebrates Stan Lee event, I guess, held at the New Amsterdam Theater, 10/7/19. 9.6. Stan the Man. Not a 9.8. These may or may not have been pressed. Probably not pressed, because this guy doesn't. He gets like his Silver Age stuff pressed, a little bit of that he sends in. A lot of his modern stuff he doesn't, because he bought it all off the rack and it's brand new. Like the Stan Lee is like almost perfect. Jeez. Okay. I thought it was going to be quick. Maybe not. Okay, so 360, Amazing Spider-Man 362. The second full Carnage, but the third part to this storyline. Cool book. 9.8. And another 9.8 and a 9.6. So a 9.6 on that. This guy really likes Venom, Carnage, all that kind of stuff. So he bought a ton of it when it came out back in the day. This rest of this box is, well, it's a crap load of money. I'll give you that. But so Spider-Man 361. That's why I said last time we did the second prints. So this is the first printings. 9.8. Spider-Man 361. And I guess I'll show this one. I know we've seen it before. 9.6. Okay. Literally the rest of this box is Spider-Man 361. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 17 copies. Amazing Spider-Man 361. First full appearance of Carnage. All 9/8. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. I don't want to dig them all out because I got to put them all back. But 9/8. So it's a big box of whatever number I just said. Amazing Spider-Man 361, first print, 9.8. So if you need any of those, I know a guy. I know a guy could probably hook you up. If you want to save a little bit of money, there's a 9.6. So that was that box right there. Let me just move this stuff around a little bit. Move this one down. Move this one on the other side. Try not to drop it. Came close to dropping it. But it's securely packed. So anyway, a whole bunch of Spider-Man 361s. If you like yourself some Carnage. Okay, this one should be better. Well, financially not better, but maybe more interesting. Mildly more interesting. Are they in order? They're not in order. Are they nice? So nice. My goodness. So this guy, the first box was the guy that sends in like the 25 New Mutant 98s. He sent in the obviously 20 something Carnage Spider-Man 361s. Sent in a bunch of Wolverine 88s or something like that. This box is the other guy that has all of the really, really nice high grade bronze. The magazines, if you watch the other videos, the magazines are all from this guy. You know, you got the Godzilla #1 9.8 and the She-Hulk 9.8 and the Moon Knight #1s and all that stuff like that. So this box will take a little bit more time, but I personally think it's a little more exciting, entertaining. And I'm actually going to take them out of the bags, which I forgot to do for the first one, but whatever. So here's a Star Wars #2, 1977. It is the repack, the reprint from the multi-pack, the repack. Near mint though. Near mint Star Wars #2, 1977. Star Wars #3, reprint, 96 though. Yeah, nice. Mind cramp. Oh, I missed it. Let's see. Let's jump back a minute to Star Wars #1, reprint from the multi-pack. Probably all from the same multi-pack, I would wager. 1, 2, and 3. 96. Oh, so nice. It's so sharp. It's got a couple little tiny dings on it. I mean, the cover's a little bit off center, but it's at least straight. It's white cover, the white back. Super nice. 96 on that. Here's #4. Now we get into the real stuff. Star Wars #4, 1977. 9.8. First print, 9.8. Star Wars #4, 1977. 9.8. Golly. Thought it was maybe a run, but there's some missing. Because he sent in a bunch of Star Wars before. I couldn't tell you what video it was on because I don't keep track of that stuff, but there's some other Star Wars that he's already sent in. #11. 9.6. #13. 9.8. #14. 9.8. #15. 9.8. #17. Untold Tale of Luke Skywalker's Past. Crucible. 9.8. 1978. Star Wars #17. Go here and here and here. So it's sort of in order. Star Wars 16. First appearance of Valance. Jackson. Jim, the Starkiller Kid. But you have Jackson, you have Valance, who's in like all the new Bounty Hunter series. 9.8. I'm going to wager that book is a couple of bucks. Star Wars #18, The Empire Strikes. Not back, just striking. First appearance of Senator Simon Greyshade and Commander Strom. There. Still a 9.8 though. Oh yeah. This one we're in the Wheel of Death. Star Wars 19. 9.8. And then #20 should be the one with the big monster gonna kill Han Solo. You see? Yep. Star Wars #20. 9.8. Alien. Han Solo. Big spiky things. But luckily the rocks were real. See, he was in a simulated environment. They're fighting this gladiatorial style. He's in a simulated environment, but the rocks are real. So he was able to grab a rock, hold it on his chest when the poisoned spikes came down, thus saving his life. Because Han Solo is quick. Wasn't his first life or death rodeo, I would imagine. Alright. What is that, 20? Star Wars 21. This is kind of a cool cover. I always thought this was a neat cover. First original Darth Vader story. In basically perfect condition. 9.8. And just in case that wasn't enough for you, just another one. 21.98. Oh, swing and a miss. They can't all be winners, right? Star Wars 22. 8.5. Very fine plus. What is the problem with this book? I don't see one. I'll have to check the grader's notes. There's nothing wrong with this book. I mean, a little crease there. There's not 8.5 worth of damage to that book, considering it's all the same run. And here's number 23. 9.8. Flight into Fury, as they escape the Wheel of Death. 24. We can get to the direct edition now. This is the first direct edition one that I've seen. Star Wars 24. Obi-Wan fights alone. 9.6. Star Wars 25. See, here's another one. First appearance of Baron Tagg and Jorman Thode. 8.5. They got tired of giving this guy 9/8. They said, you know what? Oh no, I stand corrupted. There's a little piece missing off the back cover right there. Now I think an 8.5 is generous, but hey, I don't work for CGC. But to help ease the pain a little bit, another copy, 9.8. What are you gonna do? There's a 25.98. Last few. So we're gonna jump ahead from 25 to issue 34. Star Wars 34. Just a gorgeous run. 35. Yes, the chessboard one. I always thought, I always liked this cover too. And this one's a little more off center, and it has a couple dings on the spine. See, this one I think was maybe a generous 9.8. I mean, I could see a 9.6 on this. It's got a couple little dings. I don't like when the cover's off center, but they don't count that as a defect. Yeah, it's 9.8. That's, you know, that's what counts, right? Here is Darth Vader, Baron Tagg, a bunch of other people. Star Wars 36. 9.8. And just for fun, here's the last issue in this box. Star Wars number 37. Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker. The old character design of Jabba the Hutt appearance. What grade do you think it is? 9.6? 8.5? No. 9.8. 9.8. So there's a beautiful, beautiful run of Star Wars. Basically 1 through 37, missing a little chunk there. So there's a guy, at least one guy, maybe there's a couple, but if you follow any of the CGC boards or anything like that, he put together a full run of the Marvel Star Wars, 1 through 107, probably the 3 annuals, probably Jedi, 1 through 4. Full run, all 9.8s. I'm like, that is an awesome, awesome collection. I don't think I have the money or the patience or the desire to do something like that, but it is very, very impressive, I think. This here is a good chunk of it. This is pretty near a third. Probably a third of the run. I mean, he hasn't even sent in the second half. I would imagine that the later half of the series is probably just as good a condition. So he bought all the stuff when it came out. But yeah, I like this one. I think this was cool. I like, you know, like the indies and some of the bronze and silver age stuff. But a nice 9.8 stack of Star Wars, Marvel Star Wars is pretty cool, I think. Anyway, so that's it for today. 2 boxes. As always, a bunch more stuff out. And there's some stuff from some in-house signings that we got coming back. And I don't know how many, 6 or 8 more invoices there. Always stuff out. Always stuff coming back. And we'll let you know when it comes in. So, as always, thanks for watching.